Eccoci qua ragazzi, bentornati sul canale del Pipistrello d'Arezzo per questo nuovo gameplay di Wuthering Waves. Ieri abbiamo iniziato il primo gameplay, ovviamente come ho già detto è un gioco che avevamo già giocato, lo avevamo iniziato inizialmente quando uscì soltanto tramite smartphone, quindi i nostri primi gameplay sono stati tramite smartphone, quindi... Però attualmente è uscito, ovviamente il primo di gennaio è uscito ovviamente anche su console, quindi non potevamo non riportarlo sul canale. Ieri abbiamo anche, tra l'altro, abbiamo pullato, purtroppo l'abbiamo dovuto comprare questo personaggio qui, Carlotta, il personaggio più forte che c'è attualmente nel gioco. Tra l'altro bellissimo, spettacolare. Abbiamo già un sacco di personaggi pullati. Comunque l'unico 5 stelle abbiamo trovato lei. E il momento il resto non ho fatto altri pull nuovi.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Range.
A missing person. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator.
Yes. Have you seen him?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last... I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so... If he's not in the... He must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never...
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline.
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates.
Che devo fare? Attenzione.
Is that the beacon? It... Greetings. What might interest you here?
Oh, nothing really. You see, we...
Excuse me, about this detection...
Run, everyone!
I can't move.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need...
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden... Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, there's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach...
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why would you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences.
Save me.
We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience. Just do as you're told.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and fun? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles. We done some wrongs. We tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang! Didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. So we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But with stuff just sitting around. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us. Some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are... I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to...
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach...
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we gotta...
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Lascia Tea House and ask for genshin.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right...
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all...
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Aspetta, com'era? Sì, questo va fatto. Aspetta. Cazzo era? Sì, poi. Ho sbagliato. Eccoci. No, ho sbagliato. Madonna. Vedi che mi ricordo mai. 1, poi 2 e 3. E là, devo andare là.
Keep it together. No hesitation.
My compliments. Found your weak spot. Let's take them together. Improvise. Take this. There's no fear.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
I should try to smile more.
Another day, and
Nice. Make this quick.
gotcha!
Why? Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach them.
Dove devo buttare?
Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Fa tirarlo. Allora, il leone. Adesso si faceva. Allora fammi pensare. Il giallo poi no, vedi, ho sbagliato, madonna. Allora il rosso, il giallo, il verde.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Ranger.
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and oh, sorry, have to answer. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry, could you do me if the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines? We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please—
What exactly do you need us—
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to—
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fight.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just, it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me—
Please calm down. Your wound is—
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people and—
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please,
They look badly injured.
don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to—
They are the ones keeping our people—
Please don't put it like that. Now that they're all safe, you should—
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes.
Oh, great.
Almeno si sblocca la mappa. Si sblocca viaggi veloci. Sempre utile sbloccare queste robe qui. Allora, io devo andare di qua.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rove.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh.
Master Tianxing,
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. Zhuyan is a man. The journey with you, countless lives have been lost in Master Rongfu. I do share some of. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons. All tangles on. I promise not to. After his defeat, I heard you two still. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about, have you thought of something?
I think...
So, Madam Mad, if those tacit we have...
Ricordate il cavaliere con quella lancia col drago, anche questo è forte. Bellissimo, c'è quella mossa del drago finale. Killong generale, bello. Quello l'avevo trovato il personaggio. Poi ora ce lo fa provare.
Bide the time. Stay sure. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from facade. Time to fight back. Wind Rider. I can take it. Vanel! Time to fight back. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Time to fight back.
Wind Rider.
Fortissimo.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just...
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of
an imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. The front lines are not far from you. It doesn't your vision. It might be the battle itself, the streams from the Norfolk Barrens field over. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is. Resonate with Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit distance. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Quindi devo andare lì?
As I make myself reflect Rover.
Non so che cos'è, mi sa che è ok, a te. Ok, tipo il tutorial. Challenge. Oh, questa la conoscevo la mossa. Ganzo, che sfigata. Se faccio così continua a sparare così. Vai, R2 la mossa finale.
Glory demands more.
Boom baby, boom baby! Fatta, final! Boh, la final col fucile. Bellissima, bellissima, cazzo. Final.
The world is mine.
Boom, boom.
Masterpiece.
Final. Boom. Fantastica. Challenge completo. Bello, praticamente ti insegna le mosse del personaggio. Ganzo, questa la sapevo, questa non me la ricordavo. Bella, ho visto come fare la fata, hai visto? Tutto R2, R2, R2 più il fucile finale, che il fucile finale tra l'altro non l'ho trovato. Io devo arrivare là.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Manca materiale, infatti. No, non utilities, che cazzo era? Parte... Sì, infatti te lo vedi, posso anche riscattare più qua. Dove era quello? Per... No, non è questo, non la camera, il proiettore. Cazzo era? Sì, questo però non... Si sblocca la mappa. Ho sbloccato un po' di mappa. Dai, dai. Sempre, torna sempre utile.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even... to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first. wrong person. The world is mine. A new era.
Fatal! Boom!
Is that it? Found your weak spot.
Politica.
I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right.
Brother. Help.
It seems to only repeat tacit discords attack other. This one, probably turning the last bits of. I'm sorry. No, that Rover. It seems to be begging the village is something based on the evidence. Perhaps there must be some. I'll inform Chusi. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one, the area is a mess. Look, there are many. Someone. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seem to belong to a. I remember reading about something like this.
I see.
These cards. The Fraxidus is like.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the It's a group of extremists
Fusing human.
I've seen signs of them above the artificers. No one knows their true intent. And there is one particular man who sees no order, and they belong to this one overseer. If he's responsible for what happened.
Che cavolo?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
È lui, il nostro avversario, quello che usa le carte. Usa le carte come bombe. Fortissimo anche questo. Uno dei nemici del gioco.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am
Che nome da
Scar,
cattivo, Scar.
cruel and twisted maniac.
Il crudele e twisted maniaco. Carissima Yang.
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want? Cosa vuoi?
Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes. You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
Can you keep up?
Our story begins once upon a time in a peaceful village lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables, stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the big... With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god. What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those. Oh, you are right. It's up to the... The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties as each night passed. Rover? I once believed that too. But true equality, the world was never to receive equal when every wish, when they can make they all rush. Funny. Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black. On the next day, the shepherd suddenly, after witnessing those... Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Indeed, the direct culprit was that he held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to... Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes, and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock, and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the Black Lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the Black Lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out. The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, the white lambs who succumbed to their greed, the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb. The one who breaks the rules. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say.
Ed eccoci qua. Pareva. Cazzarola.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path, and I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead. Don't rush. One slip, and you'll shatter to pieces. Speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in the realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
Oh, Carlotta, ti faccio un bucio di culo.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from her!
C'è anche quell'altra già, sono in due,
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worry. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminder. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are
unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
Wind guide me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is gone. I can't believe it. Big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanted. Please, are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? That girl just wanted to save her village. Those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse, it's getting a bit too cold here. Can... Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment. What was the diary's owner longing? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such, but it was tragedies like this that made me want to become... I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything in my power to help. Really? Dwelling on it won't do. Yes.
alone will decide whether it's for show or for...
I should try to smile more, you say? Like...
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving...
mi dà 5 stelle. Wow, 5 stelle ragazzi. Nuovo pool gratis con la scheda carinissima. Encore, personaggio 5 stelle. Nuovo personaggio. Cazzo, questa è una gran botta di culo, Beh, questo è l'evento. Ah, però c'ho i compenni, però non per questo. Per questo mi ci vuole i compenni, quelli lì. E non ce l'ho. Infatti non ce l'ho. Però posso fare il compenno con quell'altro, con questo personaggio qui. Sono 10, quindi 10. Ah, sempre lei. Questi qua. Ti da 3, ti da 3, quel personaggio 4. E i compenno non l'ho finito. Non l'ho finiti, no, basta. Devo trovare quella pistolina semmai. La pistola quella conviene trovarla. Oggi in titolo Lustro Stride e intero Carlotta. Serve per il conven quello? Sì. Più o meno. Ah, ecco, per questi qui vedi per 10, per questi personaggi qui. Qui dei personaggi c'è questo da 5, ma quello ce l'ho. Potrei provare qui. Ce ne ho 42, quindi per 10 facciamo un po' di pooling. Dai! Ah! Questa da 4. fare anche un pull qui, un pull di qua, però ormai sono fatto pull qui, faccio un altro pull. Sempre quello da 4. Donna qua. Pistola da 4. Ho trovato la pistola da 4. Ultimo pull. Questo da 4, bene.
Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym. We welcome all visitors.
Personaggio e la spada da 4. E la spada da 4 mi è utile. Qui c'ho solo un po' di convene. Posso provare a fare gli ultimi pull da qui.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Se a parte l'upgrade. Devo cambiare l'arma. No, non questo. L'arma, devo cambiare l'arma. Per il livello 1 taglia 52, 33. Dove era quella da 4? Erano questi qui quelli da 4? Eh sì, erano questi. Nova basta. Erano questi qui, 52, 33, 33. Ah niente, allora niente, pensavo c'era altro. Ci sono tutti qui, niente. Sono questi due. Sono 50, no, allora niente, un upgrade magari.
I alone will decide.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Qui. È una nuova sbloccabile questa. Nuova abilità attivabile. Lei che c'ho? C'ho un'abilità sbloccabile, attiviamola. Cazzo. Molto utile, capito? Ah, ce l'avevo, ecco che avevo sbloccato lei. Lei avevo sbloccato. Level up a lei l'aveva dato, sì.
Let's reach farther. Time for another adventure?
Questa qui era quella da 5. Fantastica. Questa la devo aumentare, sì. Poi, aspetta. Carinissima lei. Quant'ha di vita? 2186. Attacco 50.
Why hesitate if you know what you...
Time for another.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
È anche più figa, avete.
Let's reach farther.
Ah, c'avevo anche lei.
Anything I can help.
Make this quick. Nice.
Another day.
I should try to smile more, you say.
I alone will
Devo cambiare la
decide what.
squadra. Devo cambiare la squadra. Ora, come si faceva a cambiare la squadra? Dove cazzo era? Team. Carlotta, ok, Laila va bene. Tolgo Sanua e ci devo mettere... no. Cazzo. Lei. Ghiaccio. Basic.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
Ah, ce l'ho già il ghiaccio però, eh? No, allora no. Due ghiaccio no. No. In squadra. Allora ci metto lei, la bambina.
What kind of story will Ankar
Che
hear
fuoco.
today?
Perfetto. Vai, per il momento lasciamo questa per la squadra. Guarda la bambina bellina, fantastica la bambina. 5 stelle, personaggio 5 stelle. Perfetto. Mi hanno dato anche un personaggio 5 stelle gratis. Cosa vuoi di più dalla vita? Tutorial non mi serve a niente. Allora, utility. C'è sempre quello lì. Vedrò, non ci mi serve attivamente questa. La missione anche quella lì, ok. Va bene, perfetto. Ok ragazzi, noi per il momento ci fermiamo qui per questo nuovo gameplay di Wuthering Waves. Come sempre ragazzi, se vi è piaciuto questo nuovo gameplay, mi raccomando come sempre lasciate il follow al nostro canale Twitch e continuate a seguirci iscrivendovi al nostro canale YouTube, il Pipistrello d'Arezzo. Noi come sempre ragazzi ci rivediamo lunedì sera, se tutto va bene, per un nuovo gameplay.